And with that serious power, you gotta learn control because it will, well, from the other side, just do that. It will just wheelie constantly. And then with the extra power I put in it, with the huge lipo pack, it goes, it does this. And it just scrapes up the back right here until it pops out like that. Just rips it up. This is all going to be gone. I'm thinking about cutting this right off. But then the tire's going to be hitting the ground. So I have to slow it down, drive slow, drive carefully, wheel speed when I need to, when it calls for it. Yeah, this is popping out because I put my battery in here. And I'm running a standard size battery. You know what I mean? I'm not running the small one like they want me to run. That goes in here, really tiny. No, I'm running my huge ones on air. Traxxas plugs on air. Long battery. And it actually goes, I don't know if I can show you. It goes all the way up here to the cockpit, which I had to cut and fold back. So the battery is like this long. Standing up, right inside. I refuse to run short. I don't mind the shorty batteries, but the ones they give you. Let me see if I can find one real quick. Is this little tiny nickel battery. And I guess it's proportioned for its size. I mean, it just fits right in there and just boom, out of the way. If you have a crawler and it comes with, or you bought a small battery or whatever, you can put it in here and it fits fine. But I mostly run 2 cells or 3 cell. I'm not gonna put a 3 cell in here. That's suicide. I'll put like a 2 cell 500C or 30C in there and take your time, and it will last me about 2.5 hours straight drive time, and that's ridiculous. Like, it doesn't consume much power if you take your time. I know that seems like a huge stretch of time for something like this, but it actually works out fine. These lights do light up, but like I said, I pull this one off. This one's coming off next. I'm putting a light bar from here to here. Nice LED light bar. Yeah, my on and off switch is right here, because when I put my brushless system in here, it was so huge that it's just popping through. So I dug up the passenger seat, left the driver in there with his head turned sideways, and this is just here for now. Just an easy way for me to flick it on and off, the button, so I can set the options and everything on the fly. See, look at it. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to put those shocks on real quick. The articulation in this. Let me show you that. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, it has some crazy flex to it. I ain't gonna lie, but when I'm crawling or whatever, you don't really need that much. And with the springs being so bouncy, it gives too easily, no resistance. And it's just 3 wheels still on the ground. Still on the ground. I can almost double fist it. Well, that didn't sound right. And you know, it will come close. I'm on foam right now because it's easy for me to lean on, and when I'm changing my oil and my shocks, I can just stick it through and it just stands up. Long story. See, I like when he's looking this way. He's like, what you looking at? What you looking at? I got the antenna coming up to the top. Don't know why, I just did it. It's really cramped in there. I stuffed so much of my electronics and wires in there. Steering servo. Oh yeah, that brings me to a point. This other aluminum piece that you see on that website for this car, this is the steering servo brace. There you go. I can actually say something right. It does not fit. The stock steering servo does not fit. So I went to one of my local hobby shops, and I bought a Losi 112. This is 112 scale, by the way. Servo. Same size as the one I took out of this car. And it still won't fit. So I'm going to shave down the sides of this and make it fit, because I bought that. I mean, what is it, $4 or something like that, or $3? I don't know. My website's not working right now. But I bought it. Might as well get it to work. Stock system, like I said, is proprietary. You blow one thing, you have to change it all. Go brushless. You might as well go brushless. You don't have to go too powerful. You definitely don't want to go for high speed, because it's not going to handle it. Alright, so let me put those parts on. Ooh. Taser, dynamite. this is going to go into that car when it's ready. But anyway, be right back.